a little. Shall I have that for breakfast?
Yeah, do you want it raw?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'll leave you to get on with it.
Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, I'm Gary Jones, Exec Chef of the Manoir 4 Saisons. I'm going to cook a sustainable Cornish mackerel for you. It's going to be Japanese influenced Cornish mackerel. We've got a honey and soy glaze, which we're going to make this morning, and also pickled mouli and fresh apples. These apples came off the tree this morning, and we're going to marry that with a little bit of ginger and also lemon verbena. With fabulous flavour combinations, great stuff. The first thing we need to make is a pickle mouli, okay, so let's just get this sparked up. We've got some buckler sorrel that we're going to finish this with. This has been harvested 5 minutes ago from the garden as well. For our pickle, we're going to use some soy and mirin, also sake. And then we need to cut some mouli also. We're going to use our mandolin while that's coming to the boil. We're also going to use sugar, a little bit of salt, and then we need a muslin bag basically. We're going to get some more flavours into that. We've also got some of the zest there. I don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to pick these pieces out. I want the flavour. Next thing we're going to use is Szechuan pepper, okay. This is very, very fresh, really good quality. Once our liquor boils, we're going to pour that over there, bring it to a simmer for 1 minute, and then just take it off basically to infuse it. Eventually, when it is pickled, the final thing will be here. This is a cold one we've done earlier, Blue Peter style. That'll finish the dish, okay. And there's two guys here who typify what we're doing within this industry, which is fantastic. Andy Fuchs started with us in the kitchen.
Yes, you have a skill in the kitchen, but also you've got management techniques, which means that maybe you can look at your horizons, and then that progression starts. And looking at the kitchen management side of things has only helped me in the front of house, using the techniques I've learnt in here, the attention to detail, the different skills, systems in place. I've just taken those same skills and just used them in a different way in the front.
But when Andy leaves us, the place doesn't come crashing down. Enter Tom, who again fell into Andy's shoes in the kitchen manager's role.
I mean, the support that we have here is phenomenal. You know, right from sort of Bishop Blanc all the way down through all the levels. The support's fantastic. You know, and that encouragement and that drive, and the trainers, the teachers, you know, to focus their energies within an individual, within every individual here, and progress them is fantastic.
The next thing we need to be making is a jelly. We're going to make a soy and lime jelly to glaze the fish. Soy sauce. Okay, it's a very light soy. It's a Japanese soy. Lime juice, sesame oil, sake, and a little bit of water going on there. And also with most jellies, they're very, very clear. This, we're going to have a little bit of oil on the top of it. What we're going to do now is infuse some bonito flakes into that, okay? And if you go to Tokyo, you can smell the factory where they make this from miles away. Absolutely stinks. That needs about 5 minutes to infuse. To that, we're going to add some very fresh microplane ginger and lime zest. So you get some great flavours going on in there. Just put that through a muslin cloth, and that's going to take away all of the pieces. We use a very small amount on the plate, but it's got a big kick to it.
Do you like it? Now it's about modernity. It's about recreating an industry which is really driven, professional, and where young people are being trained, cared for, nurtured, not threatened. Okay, and that is on my agenda, on our agenda, I should say, Guy,
yeah,
because it is ours.
Right, we're going to come to the fish. So we've made a little rub. We got some ginger, a little bit of ginger and coriander, and we would do this, say, 1 hour before the kick-off. A little bit of oil, ginger, coriander in there. What we've done with the apples is compress them overnight. When they come out of the bag, be looking like this. Our apples ready to go. The glaze has been chilled, so we're getting this lovely toffee effect. Okay, so the soy, the mirin, the ginger, the lime juice. So we're just going to pop that under the grill. Krish is going to keep a close eye on that for me. You've got your lovely plate down there. Those compressed apples. Your watercress salad. We've got the pickled yuzu, orange pippin, apple puree, and do a little bit on our plate there. Okay. So here's our lovely grilled mackerel. It's still warm. This acidity at the end is great. You need that intensity to caramelise the skin. This needs tiny amount of rock salt, and we're done. We're going to take 2 pieces of this. And there you go. It's as simple as that. You have a lovely Cornish mackerel marinated with soy, lime and ginger, seasonal Cox's orange pippin apples, and a lovely soy honey lime jelly. There we go. Ollie, Drew and Jacob are our youngest recruits. Again guys, this is the one you've seen on our tasting menu, but have a little taste. Tell me what you think. How do the flavours work together?
It's vital for a chef to understand how different flavours work together, because hopefully in maybe 10 years time we'll be doing exactly the same, trying to create dishes, and if we don't know how to balance seasoning, then there's no chance.
If somebody doesn't pass on their skills, then there's just going to be a line of not very good chefs.
I came here as a stage only to learn, and then I got offered a job from it. So really is the best place to learn.
It's the best place for me, the best training you can ever receive as a chef in the country. That was my number one option, always has been. To get the opportunity to even do a trial was fantastic. So
that's where they're starting off. And a cracking example of from commie to head chef. We're not talking about it. Look at our team, look at our brigade, and we know for a fact that we have created and we are creating the next guys, which is great.
I'm Benoît Blin, I'm the head pastry chef of Le Manoir. I've been working with Raymond Blanc for almost 17 years now. Today I'm going to cook a dish we've created this year. So ultimately you invest your time in those youngsters and they give it back to you. And that's the important part. So you are building the future of what the pastry industry is all about.